The names they call me are faggot, gay, homo, fuffer, handicapped and other put-downs. They mock me continually and spread rumours.
We've got one of the worst bullying rates in the world.
But one of the answers to bullying in schools in New Zealand could be much closer to home. The method is being used by counsellor Mike Williams with kids working undercover.
I was like undercover, so like kind of like agents, you know, trying to be hidden but still helping out.
Suddenly, people that were part of the problem could become part of the solution. Just like that. Thanks for coming, and I guess you're all really wondering why you're here. This is an undercover anti-bullying team. And the reason why it's undercover is because it's a way of protecting yourselves, it's a way of protecting the person that's been bullied. You're going to be working away quietly without anybody knowing and just making a change for this person. The team has got to be the 2 worst bullies. The other 4 members of the team are kids that they've never been bullied or they don't bully other people. The writing of the story is really important. I write down exactly the way that the young person tells me the story. When you're reading the story out to a group of people, in their words, they really get a feeling of what it's like to be that person. Well, it started last week. I had friends that were tight with me, and then they changed to be my enemies. Sometimes they say, "You stupid freak," and I'm starting to believe it. One girl put a status on Facebook, and I know it was about me. I cry and I feel like I don't belong. My happiness is gone. I've told my older sister and she says, just ignore them. But I can't. I never tell my parents. I hate my life. Sometimes they'll cry and the kids that are doing the bullying, their eyes will just go down like this. Or else they don't want the others to know about it, so they'll be the first ones to say, I can do something about this, you know, let's do something about it. Sometimes the person will say, that was me, I did that. All these different responses occur within that initial meeting. I heard the story and I thought, you know, I think an undercover anti-bullying team could work for her. She chose you. She chose you personally. You're the experts. Teachers can't do it. And only students can really remove this kind of bullying. And that's why you're here. If you were going through what she's been through, what would make a difference?
Stick up for her against the bullies in classes.
We can ask how she's doing.
That's a great one, Jordan.
We would basically be always keeping an eye out for the person who needs our support and sticking up for them if something did happen.
We would help out with the boys, tell the boys to calm down, and then you had the girls that would kind of be friends at lunchtime.
Over time, we noticed and we saw the change in her. She was really happy during class and she looked a lot more comfortable.
I meet the person that's the target of the bullying again, and they'll tell me how it's been working for them.
The team have really welcomed me into their friend group. I don't feel alone anymore. I feel like I can talk to them, and they make me feel safe in the classroom.
Well, I think because the bully is not outed or exposed, they just take the same role of the supportive kids and just realise that their actions have been destructive for that person. And then, because they've got support from the other team members, they've got an opportunity to practice anti-bullying activities anonymously. So they become ex-bullies quite quickly as they try out and practice new ways of relating to people that they hadn't ever done before.
Mike's undercover program has been successfully running at Edgewater College for 10 years. Could this be an answer for every school?
So it's happening also, he's got his program at Waiuku School. And, you know, it's where you have school guidance counsellors and obviously principals that support it.
By the time he gets to year 13 and he's had 15 of those sessions, you would have significantly helped him to bring online his frontal cortex. He'll be significantly more empathetic by the time he leaves school.
We're not bullies by nature. The idea about bullying is it's a construct, it's not something that is an essential part of a person.
People who are bullied, the thing that sticks with them most is that no one stood up for them. Not what gets broken or what gets hurt, but that no one stood up for them.
The advice to just ignore bullying is stupid advice. Basically, it shouldn't be ignored.
We do have an ability to create a different generation of children in New Zealand that can then move on to being more positive adults.
I just think they always need to accept that people are unique.
There are reasons people bully, there's reasons people fight, and there's reasons people tease. So it'd be nice to address why it's happening